Llerena with the CSGO fans. Say hi to everyone. Hey! So, next game is CSGO pa rin. CSGO pa rin ang game. And the next match will be Mineski versus Imperium Pro Team. So, ayun na nga. Excited na ba kayo, guys? Excited na ba? Kanina kayo boto? Kanina? Alright, casters, Asurai, and Jaeger. Take it away.
Alright, guys, so welcome to the Mineski Pro Gaming League Championship. And of course, this is, sorry guys, I'm Asurai from MineskiTV, and here with me now is
Jaeger.
And we're live here at the ESL Arena at ESGS 2016 to give you the semifinals matchup between Mineski CSGO and Imperium Pro Team. So, of course, you guys have to take note that whoever wins this MPGL Season 8 Championship will go to WearForce 2016 in Taiwan.
That's in Taiwan. They're going to be flying out there. And again, I want to thank our sponsors. That's going to be GG Network, Gigabyte, Twitch, Garena, MineskiTV, The Secret Shop, and yeah, WearForce.
VSONEC, and of course, yeah, WearForce. Hashtag Taiwan #1, road to Taiwan.
Hashtag Taiwan #1, that's right, mate.
Yeah, so you really have to take note that Mineski is definitely one of the alpha dogs, or the apex predator in CSGO Philippines. They're one of the best, if not the best, having Dispenser as well as great players as Dispenser, as well as Dubstep, and under the leadership of Hannibal. Yeah, so there you can see our bracketing here. We did see a match before. It was Expendables versus Inconsistent, and Inconsistent did win. It was actually a reverse sweep wherein the first half was, I believe, 11-4, but then with the amazing op of Adrian, followed by the fragging of Pornstar and every other member of Inconsistent, were able to climb it back up to, I believe, like 16-12, 16-13. Yeah.
And I mean, it was a final-ditch effort for RR. He actually got it down to a 1v1, and his team already given up. But he was like, "No, I'm like, oh, never mind. Yeah, guys, we can go now." So now it's going to be Mineski versus IPT, and this is a tale as all the time. We have seen this matchup go on again and again in the past. And as you said, MineskiTV, Mineski as a pro team, they are by themselves. They're already international standards. And IPT, they've not seen the international scene just yet, but they do have the skills to get there. I mean, players look out for Getsimov and Mac DG. These guys are some serious players.
Yeah, the double up threat for Imperium Pro Team is definitely here. Again, guys, you do have to take note that we can't show too much or say too much in terms of information, because the players, even if they do have their awesome rig headsets that can cancel out because of the how loud the speakers are, it could be still heard. Hannibal gets a good backstab shot there onto Mac DG, but do they know where he is? As it looks like IPT will be barreling in onto the A site. Now he gets spotted out, going in with some USB shots, but control of bomb site A is in the hands of IPT.
Yeah, so the map is Cobblestone, and this is a CT favored
Dispenser though. Map. Missing quite a bit of shots there with the USP, but will he redeem himself as he does take down Rendell? Flick of that wrist and puts his opponent, gets him up to very low HP, only gets him up, he's alive, and Dispenser was able to snatch a 3K there. So Mineski going to be able to retake bomb site A, and this is a very good start for Mineski there, but IPT getting the bomb down.
You saw Migs there, Cole looking the wrong way. It's almost as if there was a lack of communication going on in his team. They saw the kill coming off from Migs, and then coming around the corner, maybe no footsteps being heard. And as soon as that kill came out, there was no exchange shot coming out from IPT.
Yeah, I do remember we did say, or if you didn't know, Mineski, they say that their best map is Mirage, but way back, I think where they were just about to form Mineski CSGO, or when they still were Kingsman, they said that one of the maps that they practiced and that PH teams don't really play too much is Cobblestone, and this is where Mineski actually, like, most of the teams that they went up against, like I think that was Mineski Shootout Season 2, they were like, alright, we're always going to ban this Cobblestone here away from Mineski's hands. They're too strong on it, and they're looking to actually start off right now with a 1-0, and looking at their items, they're dead serious here, not going to allow IPT to make something, as they did lose the pistol round.
They've actually expended quite a bit of money. I'm not going to say what gun it's for, but it's for a gun that you wouldn't normally go for the second round unless you were very confident. And well, I feel like Mineski, they do have the right to be that confident. They have worked very hard to get to the position they're at now.
Yeah, now they spot them coming in from that position in this drop zone. Dispenser gets in a 3 mowdown, takes out the Tech-9, goes in for the 4K. Will he get the ace? Oh no, gets him up. Spots out by Baby Boy, so the baby at least gets something from that. Sorry, Baby Boy gets something from that.
That's okay, Baby Boy. And Dispenser.
That's what we're talking
good
about.
Spray control. I swear that was such a good spray coming out. And can you imagine walking into that? That is a demoralizing thing to walk into.
Yeah, you do have to take note that IPT were able to get the bomb down on the first round, so they have the decision here to either buy up or save into the next round, get better utility there. But we can't say if they did buy up here or not. We can just say maybe. Just the word maybe.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, look at the right side of the screen and you'll know what the answer is.
Yeah. So again, guys, we would like to thank or welcome CSGO enthusiasts as well as the WASD members out there. Hi guys, enjoying the please enjoy the match here. Mineski CSGO versus Imperium Pro Team. But as I say that, Getsimov takes down Dubstep. Didn't see if he had the AWP. I don't think he did. I don't think he bought up.
And that's a good entry frag to be going on to. And as you guys can see now, well, I'm sure Mineski have noticed there is an AK on the side of IPT, so they need to watch out for those.
Yeah, that could give them the information that most of IPT here have already bought up, and very good frags throughout there. Baby Boy, though, to defend lower mid, but he has to come back up, whiffs the flashbang, spots out Migs, but Migs, better, faster hand, gets the frag down onto Baby Boy, and it looks like IPT are actually playing this map really well. Look, that one, only Retrack is the one left standing, and he has to come all the way to bomb site A. They know already where IPT are. So
yeah,
he
if
spots
they
him
don't,
out.
that's bad communication.
Yeah,
and they deserve the help in that case. But Retrack, I mean, he can play this game. He's still a part of Mineski, and you don't get there by being not a good player.
Yeah, gets him on such a good shot. I mean, like I've watched his streams before. He actually uses like a very small crosshair, or almost like to a dot, and he still has like good angling on how he like puts down his spray.
Yeah, and I think Retrack wasn't very aware there of his shadow coming out from behind the car. As he came around the corner and gets him off, immediately noticed that shadow.
Yeah, people tend to actually forget that, CSGO not only being a sound game, also a visual game wherein when you spot the nade, where it comes from what angle you do, you'd have a slight guess of where your opponent is going to come from, as well as, of course, like you said, the shadow pretty important there. But it looks like it could be something aggressive here from IPT. Dubstep spots out a whole bunch of IPT, but takes the head up, gets him up, but that could only be it. Baby Boy, the one man left standing, and all he can do is look as his teammates drop down. You can see here our stats. Dispenser with 7K. Retrack, Dubstep, and Hannibal still to come online. And here for the side of IPT, actually, look at the frags there. IPT have very balanced out fragging. So everybody from them are looking to actually, carry each other into their T side.
That's right. And Baby Boy, last man alive. In this sort of situation, you wouldn't want to push. It's hard against the odds. So he might be wanting to save. He might be wanting to clutch. But a clutch is a difficult thing to ask for.
Yes. Of course, you never know. But then this early into the round, I think you just go for, you said it, the smart decision. Just save your weapon. Don't go for the clutch, because it's kind of a very reckless maneuver. If you drop the M4 and then you don't have any economy to buy up into the next round, you're just giving away a possible good defense when you're going to be like a 5-man team with 1 rifle and 4 pistols. That's still better than 5 pistols, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
Why not just do that?
And IPT, they're actually doing a very good job here. It's not easy to be on T side in Cobblestone. If you've got good communication, you've got good simultaneous teamwork, then it should be a little bit easier. But it's still a CT map. And I mean, look at this, guys, on the map. This was. I can't say what kind of call this was.
Yeah,
but
I think the viewers can see that already.
Yeah, this it was a gamble and doesn't seem to be paying off at the moment, and looking very good for IPT currently at the moment.
Yeah, that was so good there for IPT. They got control of bomb site B. We already know this. Even the players should know this already. But then Mineski I think even IPT knows what's up. Mineski, like you said, did for a gamble. It was a 50-50, definitely. I mean, bomb side A, bomb side B.
Yeah. And actually, this is an interesting play coming out from Mineski. I've actually never seen this play coming out before. I'll have to wait until the round is over to say what they're doing, but this is genius. I've never
so
seen
I think
this
we're just
come
going to
out.
give our analysis every after round. So there, after the round ends, go for your
there it is.
analysis.
So
man.
yeah, Mineski, that was a full team save, and I've never seen that before. They thought, okay, well, our gamble hasn't paid off. They've all gone to B. We're all on A. So you know what? Might as well just save this. We have the money going into the next round, and I mean it's paid off. And actually that was good. And they were just waiting. Maybe they were going to be maybe IPT were going to go searching for any exit frags that were on the way out, but Mineski would have been able to pick those up possibly.
I think IPT were actually able to get 3 straight rounds already, and they haven't lost any of their weapons, so they should be loaded with cash here. But now, this could be something good. They go aggressive onto bomb site B, but Dubstep is down there from the murder hole, or to crack onto B long, and he actually punishes Imperium Pro Team as they get a little bit too over aggressive, and now they're left into a 2v2. Hannibal and Baby Boy still back up, but Migs as well as Easy D is still here. I think Easy D is Baan, Drew Monster, but now it's the retake scenario for Mineski. And we'll see how they approach this, but Migs getting the head there of Hannibal. Baby Boy here to follow up, but he cannot control his spray even with the M4A1S, and Migs was able to clutch it 2-0. Actually, no, Migs, 4K on that previous round.
That was well played, and honestly, that should have been Mineski's round. You saw Dubstep's positioning there. IPT were jumping right over him, and they didn't notice him as they jumped into the bomb site, and Dubstep was taking them down from behind, and you saw both Migs and Mac. They were brought down low, and somehow Mineski didn't win that round. So that was well played by IPT.
Yeah, Migs there definitely got the good control of his weapon, but you do have to take note that Dubstep, in terms of timing, was glorious there. He didn't, as they dropped down, he didn't go aggressive and just, went off with the shots. He just waited, and he almost made it happen for Mineski. But now, IPT, I think they already know this. They have shut down Mineski's economy again. But let's just see. I don't know if Mineski bought up or what. We can't say that. What is this symbol?
I have no idea. But yeah, actually, it is a timeout now, and IPT, they've already got the momentum going 4 rounds in a row, and Mineski, I'm guessing they're sensing that. They're sensing, you know what, they've got momentum going, and they're on the T side, so we need to switch this up maybe. Come up with a new strategy going into this next round. I can't say what the strategy might be, because they might employ it.
But imagine this. Mineski already know that they haven't killed a lot of the members of IPT, so again, like I said, they're going to be stacked up on cash. But Imperium Pro Team, all throughout these 7 rounds, have only been playing with AK-47s. IPT has still yet to actually use. I'm looking at this as they're going to be the deadly double op composition here, or team here, because they have Mac DG as well as, of course, Getsimov, who was formerly of Mineski. So now he's going to be playing against his team yet again. Before, he was on 5 Peaks, also known as Alpha Dogs, but they weren't able to win against Mineski, and now he's with IPT, looking again to redeem himself against his, his main team before.
That's right, and no love lost, probably. I'm hoping they're still friends, and the
No, man, sportsmanship there.
That's right, but just the close-up of the chicken, I'm getting hungry and I want some fried chicken, but...
Yeah,
okay,
but then you don't have fried chicken here at ESGS. We have Big J, though, with their sausages, or their Hungarian sausages.
I'll take a sausage.
All right, so shoutouts, of course, to our co-casters who played, or who casted before this. That was the match between Inconsistent and Expendables, Bill, Swanity, and of course Nomad, but Retrack with an aggressive push there, only with the 5-7, getting the kill onto Getsimov. You spot him out with the CZ-75, rather, but that was it, 1-for-1 trade. At least Easy D does take revenge for his teammate, but IPT here looking to get something happening, and as Spencer pushes through lower main, does get caught off by Mac DG.
I'm guessing Getsimov turned around there to avoid the flash, but as he was turned around,
Baby Boy, though,
Baby Boy got the pick
capitalizing
off.
a little bit with the Deagle, but now only Hannibal is left. Oh, he's gonna go in with the CZ, but Mac DG a little bit too good, gets 2 heads, and IPT are starting to roll off with this one. Mineski kind of slow in being able to counter, but
check out IPT's kill feed. They're very consistent. It's equal kills almost across the board.
exactly.
Hannibal, not a single kill to his name yet. He's got 1 assist, but I mean, I feel like it's every single one of these clashes. Mineski, it's either their positioning is not good or they're just being too aggressive. They're not getting the easy picks that they should be getting, especially on the CT side. You don't want to be too aggressive because you're defending. You just need to wait for the push to come out and not be so aggressive, not overextending, just like Baby Boy's pushing.
You do have to give it to IPT having such really good aim in this one, but Hannibal takes down the one, goes in and takes out his secondary and shuts down Migs and lower mid. Now MacDG does shut down Hannibal finally, but Mineski with the initial frags there of Hannibal were able to get it back. But still, 3-5, Imperium lead with 2 points.
Yeah, I think Hannibal might have been listening because now he got 3 kills on that round, so maybe just there to prove me wrong. It's a caster's curse, I say.
Caster's curse. So, if you guys are wondering who Hannibal is, on our bottom left screen, he is the one on the second of the screen, the second nearest on the camera. So, that's Hannibal. Hi, Hannibal.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like we can't say too much though, but there is some movement. I thought it was going to be fast and furious here, but IPT didn't go with it, and now they're just trying to get info, or maybe they're not. Mineski doing the same thing, maybe not.
Honestly,
I really have to add the word maybe, because
maybe or maybe not. I'd say this is the wrong play. You've seen IPT have been very aggressive, and the aggression been paying off. And
dubstep though, missing the flick or the reposition on his crosshair, almost getting shut down there by the one man from IPT.
Very uncharacteristic. Normally that would have hit, as well as gets him off as well. Both of them missing that shot, so maybe both of them just off the game at the moment.
Or you never know. Like, they're gonna miss the easy shots on the AWP, but then when it comes down to the more, you know, insane flicks or the more technical shots, it's gonna be like, oh, what are you doing?
That is true. And they seem to be playing it smart here. I'm gonna say they. That could mean either team.
40 seconds left onto the clock though. IPT are starting to dwindle in terms of the timer that they do have. Dispenser catching up Getsimov there. They did drop down the AWP, I can say it already, because they did seed it out. But here comes EZD from under. Gets flashed though, but still gets the kill onto Dispenser. The Baby Boy finally shutting him down. But here comes IPT onto bombsite B, but here comes Retrack with the defense. They spot him out onto the big solid rock there. But here comes Hannibal from behind, goes in with a spray control, doesn't get the kill onto MacDG, but gets a good headshot onto, I believe that was EZD. IPT looked like they were able to capitalize, but Hannibal with the backstab on B long.
Yeah, that was a well-balanced round there, and it was well played by Mineski going in for the simultaneous push at the same time. That's the way to confuse, especially if it's a 1v2. You can't look in 2 directions at the same time.
And now Mineski are starting to climb back up. IPT had a great momentum starter. They were able to get that, I believe, 2-5, but now they have to be a little bit careful here because Mineski, they're a team that when they start having this rhythm, this groove, they will not stop. Dubstep though with the shot, but misses it and gets a little bit overwhelmed there by Rendell as well as Migs. And now 3v5. They did see them push through bombsite B, but not yet. The bomb hasn't been planted just yet. I mean, they can see it there, but we'll see how IPT approaches this one. They're actually a little bit calculated here. They're trying to bait out Mineski, and Mineski have to at least try to counter IPT here, because if they do, it's going to be, you know, the bomb being planted and more pressure against Mineski, and they're missing their shots here. Baby Boy finally gets the kill onto ECD, but only he remains in a 4v1 AK versus AK, but then IPT, that was some really great positioning there.
That's right, and I have to say, when IPT, when they go for an aggressive push and then get map control, their defense is almost formidable. It's so hard to pierce IPT's defense, and you've got the aggressive Mineski, and they're very good at the attack. But once it comes to once they've lost that map control, it's like they almost lose their groove and they need to sit back. And now it's gonna be IPT taking another round, and Baby Boy just be saving the AK.
Yeah, the defense of Mineski there, if they can't get any initial frags as IPT do enter a site, they won't be able to, because numbers advantage is too good for IPT. And what I really like about Imperium Pro Team's strategy here, or approach coming into a site, is that they don't over aggress. I mean, maybe the earlier rounds, but then you can see they're checking every single corner and flushing out Mineski's defense one after the other. This is so good from IPT, and now they have some control ready, and they shut down Mineski on that one. And let's check out the map.
Okay, so look at the positioning here. If you guys look at the little mini map in the top left corner, you can see what Mineski committed to and what IPT might be committing to here.
Hannibal could get something with the CZ that is a, I think, automatic or semi-automatic pistol that could have been pretty good, but Flash, he had to turn his back. His 180 was not good enough. Got shut down. And I think IPT knows how Mineski bought in this round. Still, they do have to be careful. Mineski, definitely one of the top contenders here at MPGL, but IPT are actually countering them, standing tall, even if Mineski are high up there.
And IPT will want to say hi while they're high up there, and it looks like it's going to be, that's actually such a smart play coming out from IPT. And say Easy D, he's got the right idea here.
He's going to try to go for the backstab. Spots out Dubstep, but Dubstep winning with the P90, and they're going to be able to retrieve at least one AK. 4v4 though, but it has to be Mineski's retake once again, but this is where they start to falter in. Look at Migs, look as well as MacDG, retract there onto the connector doors at B site. Gets spotted out, but he can't do anything anymore. And I think Mineski here have to forfeit bomb site B or risk losing the weapons that they did catch. But Baby Boy here is going to go a little bit aggressive and gets shut down by MacDG. And that's going to be 7 points already here for IPT. They're looking really good in this first half.
That's right, and you saw like they've got some really well placed smokes and some really well placed Molotovs. And I'm wanting to see Dispensers, because Dispenser, he's very good at, he gets massive team kills just with his firebombs coming out or his nades. He's got such like it's like a sixth sense. He dispenses those nades, mate. He dispenses them, and he actually makes it work.
Oh man! But now you can see here the kill of Baby Boy and Dispenser, top fraggers of Mineski. But the problem is, like we said, their defense is a little bit too lackluster here, and IPT are just feasting on every time they go onto a site. Mostly B though. I think Mineski, what they have to do is try to reinforce B, because this is where IPT do go, but then it's kind of like IPT have a good guess of when Mineski is going to go and 45B with like 4 or 3 players, and then they just go to A and it kind of crumbles, and they still go to B after they get a couple of kills against Mineski.
That's right, and you know, Mineski losing match after match, it is so harsh on their currency and the amount of money that they need. So I feel like IPT, that they've got that feeling, and it makes them a lot more.
Okay, hold that thought. It's gonna be the intense push here from Imperium Pro Team, but Gets Him Up is the only one left in a 2v1. He does have the HWP, but I think they did know that he was maybe tagged there a little bit. I don't know the damage. But Gets Him Up has to clutch this. He does have a minute and 5 seconds left onto the clock. And he has to work hard to spot out. Hannibal goes in and gets this quick scope. It's gonna be the 1v1. Baby Boy, can he spot out? But he takes out the P250 in a rifle fight. That should have been Dubstep, or sorry, Gets Him Up getting the win. But Baby Boy with his positioning, Gets Him Up didn't know, and he gets shut down. Mineski, Baby Boy, was able to clutch it for his team.
You know what I was about to say? I was about to say, as IPT get more and more kills going on, they might start getting a little more confident, but they might get a little bit more reckless, and that's exactly what they did, not checking their corners as they pushed into B spot there. And Mineski punished them for it, and now they've been not reset, but definitely pushed back.
Yeah, Mineski is definitely a team that has, you know, stand through thick and thin, through the stormy rain, whatever you want to call it, so they know how to play from behind, and you really can't expect them to tilt or lose their groove. Hannibal is definitely one to keep his teammates calm, but of course IPT are having such a great time. I really expected Mineski to actually have like a ton of points here, but you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm a bit of an IPT fanboy, but I'm not biased. I'm saying that Mineski do have the upper hand in terms of like coming into this game, but now 5-7, still 2 point lead for Imperium Pro Team.
Well, it's not uncharacteristic of you for voting for the underdog, mate.
Yeah, I do.
But 7-5, that's actually a good score for IPT, especially on the T side. I still feel like this is a CT favored map. I'm not sure if it's still the case with any updates going on, but there's been no significant changes to Cobblestone as far as I'm
really curious about what happens when competitive CSGO gets Inferno, but Dispenser just gets flushed out from... What was that? Dispenser with a double kill. He does get flambéed with a Molotov, but he takes 2 members of Imperium Pro Team down. Oh, he was just like cruising from B-Long, and he gets a shutdown. Dubstep is going to be on point here. Misses the second flick though, but only Easy D remains, and Dubstep knows where you are. Retract from the sides, gets the kill, but... My goodness, Dispenser lining it up with a 2K before he gets taken down by the flames.
Surely surely IPT would have been reset by that, because that's two rounds in a row they've lost. So it looks like there's gonna be a pause coming out for them, and IPT they want to head into the second half with the lead, and that's the most you can get at this point would be an 8 or a 9. But if it would be a halfway point and it goes to a 7-7, it would be the 8. But seeing as they probably don't have much money to work with.
All right, so we have a tech P. Tech. Is that gonna be an R?
I have some technical problem.
Technical problems, guys. So let's just wait for our referees and our admins to help that out. But actually felt like most or some of the teams here, even top tier teams, actually have difficulty on T side. But Imperium Pro Team are showing us otherwise. They're good. They're doing great. Yes, Mineski are very close to them, but it doesn't look like Mineski actually have like an insane advantage against IPT. IPT looked to be so aggressive, and they're keeping this aggression, this pressure against Mineski. And Mineski, even if they are getting some of the counters in some of the rounds, it's not enough. And I can see the members of Imperium Pro Team, Getsimov, Easy D, Migs, and the other ones.
I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is a best of one. Whoever wins this is going to the finals.
Yeah, the pressure is on.
This is the only chance. This is the only chance. And by the way, Asurai, it's a pleasure to be casting with you. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, thank you, man. I mean, we casted before, but it's not CSGO. But this is our game. This is where we want to shine. This is where we want to, showcase these players here. Make PHCS great again. And it looks like the Spencer's gonna start off with the kill onto Migs. They know where he might be though, but he is a little bit sneaky beaky there, but gets a shutdown onto Randall, dropping down to C4. They know that IPT are just on very, very weak buys here. And IPT, are they gonna try to scramble onto the bomb side B or do otherwise? You're just gonna have to check that out. But they do get the kill onto the Spencer, so they may be able to retrieve that AK-47. And, oh no, this could be disastrous for Imperium Pro Team. MacDG, though, spots out Retrack, gets a good headshot, but from behind, Dubstep comes in, and it's just going to be the shutdown from Hannibal as well as Baby Boy.
It's so hard to say anything. I was like, well, MacDG picked up the AK. Can he make it work? No, he couldn't. But I couldn't say he's got the AK because they'd be aware of it then. So it's...
You can say like I did. They actually have the chance here to get the AK. So people can say like, oh, they may have taken it, or they might have not.
I like learning from you.
Alright, so if you didn't know, guys, Jaeger is one of our newest CSGO casters.
Okay, so it's going to be a 7-7. They've tied things up here on Mineski's side, and this is the last round, so they want to use all the money they've got. And
I mean, they can save up onto the second half, but then it's going to restart.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, you can save, but not for much. Maybe for your own sake.
Dubstep though. All right, I think he was spotted out there, so he had to smoke himself. Recheck gets boosted up, and EZD has to respect him there. But Migs from the other side does get Dubstep with the help from his teammate.
And that was actually a good, might not have been a good nade coming out, because
they just hear a nade coming off somewhere in the map.
Yeah, Easy D.
Oh, Retrack though, as Gessimo I think was trying to peek through Heaven drop zone. He gets spotted out by Retrack, and Retrack capitalized on him. I think Getsimo there was a little bit too slow in checking out the corners and gets immediately punished. Now left into a 4v4. Let's see how Imperium Pro Team are going to be executing onto a site. But are they going to execute, or when will they execute? This is the question. Could it be now? I don't know.
This is not uncharacteristic of Baby Boy. It's been said before that he doesn't mind staying by himself anywhere.
And Baby Boy, though, comes in from behind and shuts them down. Only EZD remains. I mean, an AK is a one-hit headshot, but he has to get a couple or 100% accuracy with his shots, but it's not going to be the case. And 8-7 Mineski finally get the lead against Imperium Pro Team, but they had to work through nail and bone to actually get these points up for them.
And still, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot forget that this is IPT, and this is on the T side. That was on the T side where they got that score. So imagine them on the CT side. Their defense is so formidable. So if IPT did that well, getting on the attack and then into the defensive, they should be doing well coming in on the CT side as well.
Yeah. And this is actually the first time I think that Cobblestone's going to be played here at ESGS MPGL8 Championship. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, most favorite map. I'm really happy to cast Cobblestone. I thought it was going to be like another Dust 2 because I think like you've casted twice the Dust 2, or we had 2 Dust 2 games already here at ESL Arena.
One overpass.
Yeah, one overpass. But now in the pistol round, it looks like Mineski are going to start off very strong. Gets 2 frags already onto MacDG as well as EZD and gets him up, spots him out with the help from Rendell. Finally shuts down Retrack as well as Dubstep. But just puts it back into the 3v3. Gets him up. Knows somebody's on the side but didn't spot out Mix there and the Dispenser there. And the Dispenser is actually getting quite a bit of kills with the USP. Gets another one, and that's going to be Mineski to win the pistol round.
Oh, I can't wait for the Inferno to be part of the rotation. I want to see an Inferno map coming out and see how well we'll be playing on that new map.
Yeah, but you do have to take note, guys. Semifinals is a best of 1. Tomorrow is where it's going to be all out for the finals. Hashtag Road to Taiwan, best of 3 against Inconsistent. The winners of last best of 1 match that was Inconsistent and Expendables. You really have to give it to Inconsistent there, but Expendables with their new roster shining and looking to actually redeem themselves to be one of the top teams here in the Philippines.
I thought they were coming in as the underdog, and I was really surprised how well Inconsistent have been playing so far. So if it's Mineski or if it's IPT that win this, they are in for a challenge.
Yeah, challenge accepted if ever they do win.
Oh. Okay, so look at this play coming out. Look at the map, ladies and gentlemen, and that is such a... I don't know what to say about it.
We'll just say what we want to say after this round. But IPT is doing something interesting, and Mineski might actually spot them out. But oh wait, this could actually work for someone.
for either team. Oh goodness.
No, that's actually true. It can work for either team, but it could work more for Imperium Pro team there as 2-man crossfire setup. Gets a double kill Retrack and it's managed to take him down. And only 3 members remain standing. MacDG tries to control his spray with the CZ75, but not enough. Dubstep is trying to go for the entry frags, and he is actually making it work. Now Mineski have control of Bombsite A, and IPT, they do work wonders with those pistols, but now they have the decision of trying to clutch, trying to push, or saving the possible weapons that have been dropped by the dead members of Mineski.
And I mean, it's such a shame picking up those weapons if they could. That would be it'd be a useful thing, especially because if you look at the HP on the enemy team, you know, it might or might not be favorable, especially in the case of some people more than others, but it could have worked, and it could have got just a little bit more extra money. But yeah, it looks like he's gonna be listening to your advice. And
if the aim for MacDG was better there, that could have been so good already, because Mineski for like I think a second or half a second looked earlier or initially to the right side, or they kind of looked left and then immediately looked right, so he could have actually capitalized. And I have seen a couple of like pro players do 2-man, even 3-man spray downs with a CZ if he gets like 2 bullets with 1 headshot and then 1 just to tap it down. But you know what, luck wasn't on his side, so that was just that. But
I mean, IPT, they're making the smart choices. Either way, it's a long shot, and might as well play the safer option.
Still, IPT have yet to actually get a round here on the second half, so they have to at least try. But of course, we still haven't seen their gun round yet. But Mineski are gonna go for a fast B push, and only MacDG remains. Kobe! No. You always have to try to say Kobe when there's a nade, because if it dunks, it just sounds way, way better.
And I mean...
Oh, MacDG here though, trying to survive with a 5-7, but not gonna be enough. Dubstep overwhelms him, and Mineski survive with 4 members. They're gonna start to stack up on economy as well. With that bomb down.
I mean, we've been saying it seems easier if you're on the CT side, if you're on defense and Cobblestone, but I mean, both teams seem to be proving me wrong and doing really well on the T side.
There's like, if I can say this, Baby Boy and Dispenser are actually Dispenser's like more of the flex player for CS for Mineski, but then he can actually go for a really good entry fragger as well with Dispenser. But then if Dubsik can get like initial shots with his AWP, that just allows Mineski to have even more confidence into taking in a site, but gets him off, gets the one, but gets overwhelmed a little bit there by Baby Boy. Dubstep finds Migs in the distance, but here comes the retake, or at least the defense by Imperium Pro Team. They're not going to allow Mineski to have a good foothold of B, but they can't do anything there. 2v2 situation here, though. And it's going to be close. They have to win this one because this is their gun run. If they lose it, they're going to be reset yet again. ECD gets shut down now, and Mineski 12-7. They're going to shatter the economy there of Imperium Pro Team.
That actually looked like it was going to go in IPT's favor. You saw that Baby Boy actually was pretty good on that AWP, and I was surprised by that. But as you said, flex player. But that was well played, and Mineski in the end getting the upper hand. But I thought IPT actually was going to take that. That was a good push.
Yeah, that could have been IPT, but Mineski just had better positioning. And now let's see how they approach this one. It looks like, well, the most common place to actually push from Cobblestone is B, because you can just set up the standard smokes and then use the smoke to actually get the crosshair onto that crack on B long, and then just try to control B long, and then look through the entire side of B and just get the initial the entry frags. Now EZD though, trying to get his luck with the Juan Leagues, but Dubstep, he has the better one-shot kill. That is the AWP. Shuts down EZD. And this could be the push onto A, and it is. They get 3 people. Soon to follow is Migs as well as MacDG. No joy for them, and they're going to get shut down as Mineski survive with 5 members remaining. 13-7, 3 more, and IPT are out of the semifinals.
15 damage was the maximum Hannibal did. I mean, that was an eco round, so it's more or less what you expected, but IPT... You've been waiting for this sort of play, and
yeah, I definitely did.
Let's see if they can make it work.
Yes. So now they're gonna try to. Are they gonna try to approach this aggressively or defensively? I think IPT, what they have to do here, Mineski has been so good in setting up that Mineski actually, maybe in these rounds that have happened, maybe they get a little bit lax in their defensive setups, where it just means that, oh wait, hold that thought though. ECD gets a kill, goes in for the second, and he does! Rage Dragon and Spencer are no more! But just want to finish what I was saying. You know how people actually set up smokes entering a site? Sometimes they actually don't think that someone's going to rush them in. And this was where, IPT could actually make something happen. And EZD, I think he had the mindset to actually do that and gets 2 shutdowns. This could be IPT's time to come back.
That's right. And actually, EZD, that was such good spray control. If there's one thing I need to compare IPT on, their spray control is ridiculously good. We've seen so many of the teams coming in here, and they'll go for a spray. It almost looks like it's out of panic because they'll just keep shooting, and they won't stop to let the gun reset, the recoil, or whatever. And IPT and Mineski, they seem to both have really good spray control. That's why they're here. But IPT,
MacDG
so
with
good.
the defense. Dubstep tries to bait it out. He gets the kill though, but as that happens, his teammates fall down one after the other, and EZD shuts him down, finishes him off, and now IPT finally get their first round here on the second half.
So here it is, 13-8 is the score, and it's a bit of a climb back up for IPT. They need 8 more rounds if they want to win this, and Mineski only have 3, and that is quite a heavy task to do.
Well, in these best of ones, if you do get to pushed against by your opponent to match point, the only thing that you can do is push it to overtime and hope for the best. But of course, that's still something to be desired for. But Dubstep burns to the flames. What was that? Where was he? I don't know where he was there, but well, he got a little bit toasty. Okay, he was
in drop room.
What is this? 16. All right, that's the magic number for both teams. 16.
Okay. Oh, there you go. The more you know.
More you know. So again, guys, if you are just tuning in or watching at our big screen here at the ESL Arena for MPGL8 Championship for CSGO, whoever wins the finals match will go to Taiwan to compete in Weir Force 2016. But it's gonna be the push by Imperium or by Mineski though, and IPT set up some really good Molotovs there and get 2 shutdowns. There's gonna be Gesimo from the backline getting 2 more, and an aggressive push from Rendell shuts down Hannibal, and IPT get their second point. Mineski 3 rounds away, but looks like it's gonna be so close yet so far away.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a smart play from IPT. Their smokes and their firebombs just on point in
I like how you say that. Like, I take a mouthful saying Molotovs, but you just make it easier with firebombs.
Firebombs, yeah.
Well, it does make sense though.
Yeah. So yeah, IPT really utilizing their utility well. Utilizing utility. Ugh, sorry.
It's alright, man.
And maybe we want to thank our sponsors: GG Network, Twitch, Gigabyte, ViewSonic, Mineski.
Well, as I was about to thank our sponsors, here comes Mineski giving us you know what? Cast us. We're gonna go for this game. Gessimo tries to go for another flick, but does not actually get the hit. Now 2v2 situation here as Mineski have control of the site, and IPT are there for the retake as the bomb has been planted down. Molotov in the site itself, but does it hit someone? Actually does flush out Hannibal there, and he was shut down by EZD. But 1v1 Dubstep versus EZD spots him out in B long, hiding through the boxes, but left and right, Dubstep with the one taps, get the shutdown onto EZD, and Mineski reclaim this one, and it looks like IPT are gonna start to sweat some bullets there.
I'm not
two
sure what
more,
the push was,
and it's GG.
I'm not sure what the push was. He started running towards the box, I guess maybe hoping to catch him off guard, maybe go for the flank, but that's a long way to travel, and he can hear your footsteps, he can hear you coming, so
yeah,
IPT.
Either that or like if your opponent doesn't play passive, he tries to go be a bit active and try to peek left and right. Running like that will get you dead, but if he isn't, if he's just like standing behind the box, that could have actually worked. It's a 50-50.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's right. That's the point.
Oh, Dispenser spots out someone. He was playing to the crack of the smoke there. That was pretty good.
May or may not have lit up anyone there.
Yeah, we can't say if there's damage or not. We're just saying that he spotted someone out there.
Check the HP on the right.
But still, both teams, no one has died just yet. IPT, though, have to be very wary here because if they want to win, they still need 5 rounds. Or, sorry, 7 rounds.
Yeah. And that's a long way to go. And
oh no, Migs gets flushed out. Mineski knows. Or, you know, they can just put out a Molotov there. Expend 1 firebomb. And if no one's there, it's fine. They know they have the information already. But then if one is there, easy 4v5.
And already, I mean, he's already IPT have already lost one player, and
yeah, member.
You need all of them. You need all of them, especially going into a defense. 30 seconds remaining on the time, and they need to get a bomb plant going down. And
it's not a lot of time though. But like you said, numbers advantage in the hands of Mineski. They can play with this one because they know that IPT are a little bit man short. But Easy tries to go for the spray control, spots out another one, and makes impact plays. A USB kill. No, not gonna be enough. Gets 2 shut down now, and IPT have to make this work. But no, EZD. Even with the great plays there, Mineski are going to be able to maybe put down a bomb 7 seconds. Yes, they will. And it should be MacDG trying to clutch this one. 2v1 situation, but that was almost a insane play from EZD, the Drew Monster. Ban! But MacDG is left into a 2v1. He's trying to get info on where his opponents are, but is he going to be lucky enough trying to frantically run left and right? He will spot out Hannibal, gets the kill. He has to be close. Retrack is somewhere here. He puts out a pop flash there, or a pseudo flash, but Retrack's gonna win it out. 14-9, 59, and this is match point. Imperium Pro Team has to push this to OT, or it's GG already into this one round. And we're just gonna go into the finals tomorrow.
Oh, that was MacDG. You saw him actually baiting him out with a pistol there, throwing the pistol to try and bait him out to look to the right or look to the left, and that was well played. Well,
no simple. He tried to go for the P250 fake, but it got actually hit the rock and it didn't show into the face of Retrack, I think.
And also, Simple was throwing his AWP over the side, so it was a good try.
Oh, he didn't have an AWP. He had an AK. Oh, sorry, I think M4.
Yeah.
Still just a rifle, not a sniper rifle.
You're beautiful.
Yeah. What's keeping me alive here, guys? I'm a little bit tired from yesterday's intense CSGO casting as well. On the other side of ESGS, you know, Monster.
There you go.
I bought one and it's kind of, you know, but oh no. Mix shuts down the Dispenser did, and with a good flash, finally able to take Dubstep as well to the grave. 3v3, and they could actually take these weapons into their own hands. But this could still be it. Mineski has full force. They have a lot of money to keep buying up the weapons. Spots out Mix there. Only 2 members remaining. MacDG has to dig deep here. But no, he has shut down. EZD, can you do it? Oh, he gets spotted out. This is a 3v1 situation, and he has Just that single weapon. ECD gets the headshot though. Can he get it? Oh, ECD, what are you gonna do? No, Hannibal gets the win and shut down. Mineski go to the finals.
Congratulations to Mineski. I mean, IPT, they were playing at such a good standard there. That was international quality what we're seeing.
Good game,
Mineski.
man.
Mineski just a whole different level, and they're going to be going up against Inconsistent tomorrow for the finals. So well played by Mineski, well played by IPT. Have to commend you guys. Such good plays there, and such professional strategies coming out as well. MacTG with the final bait. I was so happy to see that. I was not expecting to see that, not here, and it did come out, and I was really happy. It didn't work out, but it was well played.
Almost. But you still have to give it to Imperium Pro Team there. They kind of like lacked something in their previous roster, but having Getsimov there, I think they have more firepower now. All they need is to refine their roster, but they really had a great first half, but still Mineski
so well
too
played.
strong.
Mineski, I mean, just such amazing plays come out from those guys. I mean, you know, they've faltered at points, especially in the beginning on the first half when they're on the CT side, but now we realize how difficult it is on the CT side. I favored CT side going into this, and now it's IPT.
Yeah,
and
T side had better
wrong.
plays. So that's it, guys. We're gonna come back tomorrow for more CS:GO action. Again, you're watching here at the ESL Arena for the Mineski Pro Gaming League Season 8 Championship. Rise from the rest. We are casters. I'm Asurai from MineskiTV, and here with me now is
Jaeger.
And stay tuned, guys, as we still have Hearthstone and Clash of Clans to look forward to. So see you guys tomorrow or later.
And that's it for the CSGO, Mineski, and Inconsistent tomorrow for our finals. Congratulations, Mineski and Inconsistent. Ayan, I just want to remind everyone, yung mga kalat nyo, huwag nyo po iwan sa harap ng ESL. Please, 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 please po. Ayan, so later may Hearthstone pa tayo around 6 p.m. So dito lang kayo at ESL Arena for MPGL Season 8. Let's go!